Welcome back, everybody, to another card video. This one is not a card opening video. It's a little something different. It is going to be a treasure hunt. I wanted to jump on quickly and share with you guys an opportunity that I had thanks to my neighbor. And so we're going to do a little something different this video. I may even take the phone off the stand up here and show you around a little bit of what really fell into our laps. We have a neighbor across the street. He works at an apartment complex, and they do a lot of apartment cleanouts and house cleanouts, different things. He knows I like cards, and so the stars aligned where an apartment was evacuated, things were left behind, and one of those things were some cards. And so I'm going to take the phone off the stand here and give you a peek at what those cards are. You can see a little bit of them down there in that box, a big stack of them over there on the table. And then a few stacks right here off to the side. And so I thought it might be fun just to talk about that experience, go through, share with you guys some of the cards we found in this stack, and just make a video that's a little bit different. So with that being said, we'll actually jump right in. Like I said, my neighbor cleaned out an apartment. There were lots of stuff left, and one of the boxes said Christmas stuff, Christmas lights. It was crossed out, and then below that it said sports cards. And so he knew that I collected sports cards, brought them over, and I spent a Friday night and a little bit of a Saturday going through the box, just seeing if there was any, cool stuff in the boxes, any LeBron rookies or Kobe rookies or anything like that. It was a good mix of baseball, basketball, and some football as well. As some other non-sports cards mixed in. So with all that being said, I thought we would go through a few of the cards. We'll actually start with what I considered some of the hits here. So let me get those pulled apart. We'll go through these, take a quick look at some of these cards, and maybe even go through some of the things that will probably end up finding their way to the trash just because of condition and various other things. But thought this was a really cool one to start off with, a 4-sport David Palmer. Huge Alabama fan. It's where I grew up, so always nice to see a Alabama boy there with that. LaDainian Tomlinson, Bowman. And again, you'll notice some of these are condition sensitive. We've got some little marks along the top, along the edges. Certainly none of these are gem mint 10s, probably not even mint 9s or 8s. I would say best card maybe out of the whole thing would have been a 7. So lots of dings, lots of scratches. Again, they were just thrown in that box I showed at the beginning of the video. So lots of bent corners, creases, etc. But again, some nice cards, maybe some we can make some lots out of, or maybe just, give away on the channel, something like that. There's a Vince Young. Here is a draft pick, Desmond Mason. You can see that there on the back. And again, I'm not a huge basketball fan, so some of these basketball cards I had to look up on eBay or look up on comc.com. That's checkoutmycards.com, just to find out what the sets were, what players' rookie years were, if they were any good. So two great resources there, obviously eBay, but then checkoutmycards.com or comc.com. There's a Shaquille O'Neal. There looks like a Vonteego Cummings, and that has the special tip-off, 2000 tip-off. I think that was like a couple of bucks on that card. Same thing, another tip-off. And that was a Chris Webber. That is a name I recognize. So we kept him out. Anthony Hardaway card there. And again, some of the bigger names or any kind of the rookies in basketball we kept out. So put a couple in that top loader little sleeve there. A Jeff Bagwell, I believe that's a rookie card there. So nice little Bowman. Jeff Bagwell, an 86 record breaker, Roger Clemens. And again, not in the worst shape. I mean, for coming out of that box, that one actually looks pretty good. Probably a little off-center top to bottom, but a record breaker. And then a Derrick Jeter. Anytime you can find a Derrick Jeter card, that's a win. Again, I was gifted these or given these cards, and so basically a free Derrick Jeter card, little SP Authentic there, I think from the early 2000s. So a nice little card there. And then a couple of Jose Canseco Gold Cup cards. And so you see those there from 87. Again, not in the best shape, but not in terrible shape. So a couple of Canseco rookies there in the nice A's uniform, as well as an 89 Barry Bonds, and then again some black border Bowmans here, Kurt Schilling, Roger Clemens, Mike Piazza. So all really good names. Again, condition sensitive certainly with the black borders, but pulled those out of there in not terrible condition. And again, being a baseball fan, you know, those were the ones I was really looking for. And then a couple of 86, Topps 86. Again, put 2 cards in this sleeve here, but these are traded. These are the traded versions, Franklin Stubbs and Tim Tuffle. Probably not the biggest names out there, but to find some nice 86 Topps traded was very, very cool there. Another Bowman Black Border Sammy Sosa. A nice Bo Jackson. I think that's 1990 Topps Bo Jackson, so very cool. We did find one Ken Griffey Jr. card. I think that's, what, 91? Yeah, 91 Donruss on the Ken Griffey. Very, very cool. A gold Bowman, Marcus Giles for the Braves. A big Braves fan, so we found a gold Marcus Giles. A Randy Johnson rookie that came out of that box as well, so that was kind of a really nice find. Again, condition, you can see there on the corner, certainly dinged, and then all across the top. But again, Randy Johnson rookie, again, got these cards for free. And this was kind of a neat one. An autographed card from Mike Loynd. He played for the Louisville Redbirds when they were known as the Redbirds. And so there you go. Nice little Louisville Redbirds skybox pre-rookie card and autographed. Local guy, local team here. So it's really nice to find a cool autographed card in the box as well. And then a Barry Bonds, and finish things off with a Barry Larkin rookie. Very, very cool. So I thought those were some of the better cards in the stack. Again, you know, we're not finding any hundreds of dollars of cards, but we did find these I thought were very interesting. An Ichiro Bowman. Again, this one was actually in fairly decent condition. Not a lot of white chipping or corners on the Ichiro. So I thought that was a really, really nice one. Huge Ichiro fan, so I was glad to have that one. And then this Trent Dilfer was probably maybe one of the cards in the best condition out of the entire box. I think it had just somehow gotten wedged and sandwiched between a lot of the other cards that took some of the damage. But this one made it out alive. It is a totally certified Trent Dilfer, and it is numbered on the back there, if you can see it, 4306 out of 4999. So numbered to basically 5,000 card Trent Dilfer, and a Bucks uniform, totally certified Pinnacle. So a really nice numbered card, and again, in really good shape there. Not worth a lot. It's, you know, Trent Dilfer. It is not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers number 12 that I was hoping for. Not a Brady, but still very, very cool to get those cards as well. Also found it really interesting. Some of the cards were sleeved up and top-loaded, and I always think it's interesting to see what other people deem top-loader worthy. A Herman Moore wide receiver, I think that's like a Crown Royale die cut, so that one was in there as well. This die cut Eddie George, and again, these were really, really rough on condition. You had that one, and then you had this Corin Robinson, kind of like a playing card, Bowman's Best. That's an insert there. Again, not the biggest name, but a cool card nonetheless. And then this one I was really excited about until I realized this is just a COA. It's numbered out of 15,000, but it's a certificate of authenticity for a Frank Thomas bat. Now, unfortunately, the bat did not come in the box, but there is the COA for that autographed bat. I don't know what I would do with this, but it was top-loaded. It's not technically a card, it's just a COA, but it was top-loaded in the box as well. So those were a couple that were top-loaded or sleeved in the box that I found. Obviously, probably not the ones that I would have top-loaded, but certainly made it past inspection to whoever had these earlier. And then, like I said, a bunch of other stuff, some non-sports cards. I think this was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Spiritual Energy Settle Machine. I have no idea. I looked it up. I think it's worth like 50 cents, 25 cents, something like that. So there were some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in here. That was one that came out of it. And then just some other really cool stuff. We'll kind of go quickly through here. Mike Lieberthal. There was a Mike Schmidt starting lineup card. So if you collect starting lineups and you need a Mike Schmidt, let me know. And we can get you that card. Some really nice metal cards. Dale Murphy, Greg Maddux. Pulled out some of the Braves. David Justice, Wade Boggs. I don't even know who that is. There's a Cecil Fielder at a Classic. Barry Bonds, again, in really rough condition. Creases all through it. Horace Grant. I think this was a red Siege, which is a kind of a parallel set. But again, Brian Mitchell for the Redskins. So, again, just, you know, of all things being considered, a super fun rip to go through. Ricky Waters, Brady Anderson. There were some cards, Tim Duncan, but again, condition really, really poor on the Tim Duncan. There's a Ricky Williams Prestige rookie, but again, kind of bent, warped. Cal Ripken, Scottie Pippens, Mark McGuire's, Bill Ripken. So a lot of the names that you look for, but again, so many of them were creased or had really poor condition, really not even worth, trying to do anything with them. Dennis Rodman, Paint Patrol, a couple George Brett, Kirby Puckett, Roger Clemens. There is a future star, Gary Sheffield. That one wasn't in bad condition. Cal Ripken, a little bent on the corner. Vince Carter, Nolan Ryan. Quaker, Chewy Granola Bars, Nolan Ryan. Mark McGuire, lots more, Topps 40s, Biggio, Tony Gwynn, looking super cool in his shades there. Some interleague play stuff. Again, gold, Mike Mussina, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Frank Thomas. A really nice Frank Thomas there, but creased all the way through. And again, just some other basketball players' names that I recognized or thought might have some value. But again, nice little treasure hunt. We'll go through the last stack of hits here. Tim Wakefield, rated rookie. Huge Boston fan, was pumped when he came to Boston. So yeah, nice rated rookie there. Larry Walker Gold Cup. Tony Gwynn, Steve Young, Barry Bonds, Tim Duncan again. Yeah, again, just, there's an O-Pee-Chee Premier Canseco is kind of neat. Another Canseco. Quite a few Canseco's, actually. I think that was all in one pile. There's another Griffey. We actually did have two Griffies. That one, again, very, very condition sensitive and really kind of destroyed. So, all in all, super, super fun rip. Greatly appreciate my neighbor bringing me over the cards, allowing me to go through them. Just a really, really cool time. Again, just to get to see what other people collect, what they think are valuable. And you never know. Maybe next time we hit the LeBron rookie or the Kobe rookie or the Jordan rookie or any of the huge basketball rookies, baseball rookies. But anytime you get a chance to talk about the hobby with a neighbor, a friend, you never know what they might come across and remember that conversation and then bring you a little card care package, which is what happened. And so I thought it'd be fun to share in this video. Didn't want to go through the entire box with you on the video. That would be probably an hour-long video. But just wanted to share the quick highlights with you, what came out of the pages. And again, we've got just pages on pages of different kind of hoops cards. We've got a whole set of, or a whole bunch of pages of 1990s tops and 1989 tops, 91 tops. So a lot of junk era stuff. But again, some nice diamonds in the rough along the way, and certainly some players that made me feel nostalgic for the days of collecting when I was early teens, prepubescent, going and spending $1, $2 on a pack, and pulling a lot of these cards myself. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Appreciate the views. Hit like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let me know if you've ever had someone drop off a box of cards in your lap, and maybe what gems or what diamonds you found in the rough. As always, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, and God bless.